Welcome into Inside Sports on LCTV 66. Eric May, Nick Dianastasius, as we are going to talk some NFL now that we are beyond the halfway point of the season. And before you know it, in the blink of an eye, we're going to be looking at the postseason.
Yeah, before the time goes by so fast, I know what you mean.
All right, Nick, so get your prognostication hat on, if there is such a word. I'm going to go through the standings. You tell me who's going to win the division as it stands right now.
Okay.
Some of these are going to be pretty much no-brainers. But let's start out with the AFC. New England pretty much head and shoulders above everybody else. Do the Patriots win the AFC East?
The Patriots, I'd say now that Tom Brady's back, who's their big rival in the AFC? So they're going to have to try.
Miami and Buffalo are right around 500. So, and Miami or New England is a couple of games in front of them. I think it would take an epic collapse on the part of the Patriots or an injury,
right?
Namely to Brady. But aside from that, I don't see anybody unseating the Patriots in the AFC East.
Right. As long as Brady stays healthy, doesn't get injured all this year, stays healthy the rest of the season, and plays up his capabilities, but it was 835-36 at this point. As an starting quarterback, I see them winning. The Patriots probably winning their division.
He better
in
stay
all likelihood.
He better stay healthy. He's on my fantasy team. All right.
Is that right?
AFC North is a mess right now. It seems like nobody wants to win it between Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cincinnati. Who ends up winning the AFC North?
Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cincinnati. I think with the other teams that might come up instead, maybe as a possibility, besides the three that you mentioned. And
No, Cleveland.
Might win the division.
Not Cleveland. Believe me. Believe me, it's not going to be Cleveland. So it's just pretty much those three. And they're all right around the 500 record as well. So who's going to have the final push? Who's going to win that division?
I'm trying to think, which three teams are the hottest lately, I think, in that division?
Nobody.
Really?
That's the thing.
Oh, that's okay. It's all for grabs.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say great possibility the Steelers will probably end up winning that division.
Okay. Well, and I think that's a good choice. When you figure a healthy Ben Roethlisberger and Antonio Brown.
It's a big difference for them, exactly. It's a whole different team, right?
Speaking of a mess, the AFC South, this is just a bad division. It really is. I don't know if I see anybody winning this division with a winning record, maybe 8-8.
Oh, right.
Houston, Indy, Tennessee, Jacksonville, I think, is pretty much out of the picture. So there's three more teams all within a shot. Who do you think wins the AFC South? Texans without J.J. Watt, too.
Okay. You know what, though? I'm impressed with Mariota's playing in the NFL. He's really done well starting quarterback at Titans. I see the Titans possibly winning that division. If he stays healthy the rest of the and plays consistent ball like he's been doing, Marcus Mariota is like a second-year quarterback out of Oregon.
Yeah,
and Heisman winner.
DeMarco Murray's running well,
right?
too.
Exactly. So I see them winning that division, the Titans, provided those guys don't get hurt and continue to play well, consistent.
All right, and now let's go to the AFC West. I can tell you, the Oakland Raiders have impressed me. Derek Carr, Amari Cooper. This is a team that's on the rise. They beat Denver earlier in the season. Can Oakland hold on to win? Kansas City's right there, and Denver's got to be included too. So this one could really, and San Diego's been playing better. That's good. This is going to be probably the best division to watch in the stretch run.
Those are all four really good teams. That's might be a toss-up. Who's going to win that division?
So who wins it? Who wins it?
Well, I certainly can't count the Broncos. The Broncos won a Super Bowl last year, as we know, defending Super Bowl champs. So that's even though it's by the fact that Peyton Manning's retired and went out in sunset, won a Super Bowl title over the Carolina Panthers. 24-10 last year, Super Bowl 50. Okay. Kansas City's in that division. Kansas City's in that. That's right. Yeah. The Chiefs. You know what? if Alex Smith can continue to get on track with his plan, doesn't get hurt, if they just keep it in the right direction, I like the Chiefs' chances to win that division. Andy Reid has experience in winning divisions. He did a lot with the Eagles, as you know, in the prime of his coaching career.
You still got those Eagles ties.
And one Super Bowl.
Andy Reid, Nick Foles.
Yeah.
All right.
Nick Foles, good backup.
Yep.
They're in Kansas City. Alex Smith, he's a tremendous quarterback. He played college football.
He's got to stay healthy,
at Utah. He's pretty good. Yeah.
All right. Now let's get to the NFC. Let's look at the East. The Dallas Cowboys are really playing well. I mean, they have really played. And who would have thought Dak Prescott? He came out of nowhere.
Right, he did.
A late draft pick. Everybody was thinking, okay, Tony Romo is going to come back. He's going to be the quarterback.
Yeah.
No. So, do the Cowboys hold on and win the NFC East? Or do the Giants, Eagles, I mean, everybody else is nip and tuck. They're right there. But the Cowboys, you can start to see making a little bit of separation. Do the Cowboys hold on to win it?
If the Cowboys continue to play the way they are playing right now, consistent, all if they do, and then no key players get hurt and don't fall apart, I see a great chance the Cowboys will probably win the division all likely. Okay. The Cowboys are awesome this year first half. Again, like credit, there's something. They're on all cylinders. Dak Prescott, good rookie quarterback in Mississippi State. Ezekiel Elliott, pretty good rookie running back with the Cowboys.
Okay.
And their strength, they're doing well as well. They're really good personnel.
Got one of the best offensive lines. So.
Jason Garrett, pretty good head coach.
Yeah, the last 2 years. I mean, he's been a 500 coach through the first couple of years, but the last 2 years, he's definitely turned some things around. All right, the NFC North. Again, Vikings start out the first 5 games going undefeated.
Yeah.
And then they kind of hit the skids.
Yeah.
Now everybody's packed in, and really this division is up for grabs. Who do you like? Minnesota, Detroit, Green Bay?
Well, you know what? In spite of the fact that Vikings unfortunately fell apart last 3 weeks, lost like 3 in a row after starting on 5-0. Vikings just got it. If they get back on track this Sunday and next Sunday, and don't lose any more straight, I like our chances to come back in the winter division and get out of their slump, winter division, peak at the right time.
So you're going to stick with the Vikings?
I say the Vikings will find a way to win that division the harder way. They'll find a way to do it.
It'll be interesting to see the impact Adrian Peterson has once he comes back from his injury. Maybe that's what the Vikings need. So, okay.
One of the best backs there was in the NFL. He's one of the top ones. He's great out of Oklahoma. Yeah,
all right, so the Vikings, you say in the NFC North. Let's go to the NFC South. The Falcons, a great start. Matt Ryan. Julio Jones making quite a combination. Saints are right there. Buccaneers and Panthers, believe it or not, after a horrendous start, are still in it as well. Do the Falcons hold on to win the South Division?
I'd say if Matt Ryan just doesn't get hurt, keep playing consistent ball, I see the Falcons possibly win that division. Great possibility.
Okay. And fortunately for the Falcons, we've seen them with great starts, but then towards the end of the season, they really tail off.
Right.
All right, so the Falcons are it. Last division, NFC West. Seahawks, Cardinals, Rams and 49ers, but I think the bottom 2 are not serious contenders. So Seahawks and Cardinals in that battle, who do you see winning that one?
Well, one of those 2 teams, I'll say the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay.
Seahawks. Based on recent Super Bowl success, getting there and winning 1 out of 2 Super Bowls, and and the Cardinals just aren't quite the same team they were last year. They won somebody the chemistry. I don't know what it is with. Normally they're actually a pretty good team. Their head coach is pretty good.
All right.
In those areas overall.
Now, we're not going to pick wild cards, but since I figure, you know what, we got it on tape.
Right.
Give me your prediction. If you want to pick a wild card team, go right ahead. Who are the 2 teams in Super Bowl 51?
Okay. Oh, what about the conference championship games first, though, before we get to the Super Bowl?
Well, that's why I would just jump that because unless you want to give me a prediction on the respective championships, and then give me a Super Bowl team or teams.
Okay.
So who are the 2 AFC championship teams?
Okay. I'm going to have to say New England be right in there in the mix.
Okay.
I would say great
So
possibility.
that's Patriots in one.
Great possibility.
Who's the other one? Who are they playing in the AFC Championship game?
Let's see. I'm going to say. Let's see. Okay, it would be. Let's see. You know what? I'll say the Chiefs. Put them right in there.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. All right, so the Chiefs and Patriots. All right, who makes it to the NFC Championship game? Cowboys, Vikings, Falcons, Seahawks, or anybody else?
The Cowboys keep playing the way they've been playing. They'll be in the NFC Championship game probably without much of a problem. The way Cowboys just have squeaking all cylinders. They're peaking. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Doing everything so well. They're so well coached. What they're doing, things they're doing are amazing.
All right, so who are they playing?
Oh my gosh! You know what? I'm going to say it might either be Green Bay, who's that our NFC team, or Seattle maybe in that game. I'm thinking.
Well, there can only be.
Right, only be one. Right, of course.
All right, take a step out on the limb. Which one is it, Packers or Seahawks?
I'm gonna say, let's see, the Packers. Put them.
Wow. Wow, you're really going out on the limb. Okay. Who are your Super Bowl 51 contestants? Who makes it to the Super Bowl? Nick's predictions.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna say. That's right from.
So you have New England against Kansas City in the AFC, Dallas and Green Bay in the NFC. Who goes to the Super Bowl?
From the NFC, I'll say Green Bay, because they have experience with a quarterback who's already been in a Super Bowl already and won.
Okay.
That's why.
All right.
Veteran experience.
Packers against.
Okay. And the other one, I'm going to say. Okay. I'll really go out on a limb. I'll say the Chiefs in the AFC.
Wow, a rematch of Super Bowl II.
I guess.
Wow. I don't know how sturdy that limb is, but I admire your guts with that call. All right. Nick says the Packers and the Chiefs in Super Bowl 51. We'll bring this tape out and talk about it after the season's over as well.
That should be interesting.
Okay, Nick, thank you very much. For Nick DeAnastasios, I'm Eric May. Thanks for joining us Inside Sports on LCTV 66.